Today I'm going to make a video on how to change the batteries in a Cateye Strada wireless bike computer because I can never remember how to do it, and I have to do it about every year. First thing you need to do is remove the computer by pushing it forward, which removes it from the bicycle. In order to remove the battery, you're going to flip this thing over and pull with your thumb to remove a little cover that's there. Then this little battery case thing is a little bit hard to get off. I've tried prying it up and I've tried pushing on the edges, and usually one of those works. I'm kind of marking up the thing trying to get this off. There we go. I just popped this off and the battery came flying out. I'm going to get my new battery and I will put it in. Pop that cover back on, slide this back on, turn the computer over. So right now this is reading kilometers per hour. I want it to read miles per hour, so I'm going to click on this button, white button on the back, get it into miles per hour. Shows right there. Then I'm going to click on this one that's a little bit hard to click on. And now I'm into the setting the wheel size. My tires are 26 by 2.125. That's 2070. So I'm not sure how this works. I can never remember. So I'm going to click the white button. That seems to be changing this digit. And I want 2070. So that's down to 0. Then you hold the white button down and it'll switch to the next digit. And you click the white button, click short clicks. And now I'm at 2070, which is the wheel size I want. If I needed to change those first two digits, I would hold the white button down a while, and it would switch to the next digit. And then I'd hold the white button down for another while, and it would switch to the next digit. So now I'm all set doing that wheel size. So I'm going to click that button again. And now I'm in the time setting mode, I guess. And I'm happy with 12 hour. Okay, so to get to the actual time I have to hold this down. Now I'm in here and I'm going to get to 9. I'll hold it down again, hold down the white button until it goes to the minutes. And then I will click on the white button till I get to the current time, which is 9:30. Okay, so there's the correct time. I'm done setting the time. I'll click on that little button again. And it thinks I'm done. But there's more things that you can set. Okay, somehow it skipped setting wheel size B and the odometer. So I had to do a little playing to find out how to do that, which is the whole problem with this thing. So in order to set wheel size B, I'm going to go back into the set mode. Now it's making me choose a wheel, and currently it has B, but if it didn't have B, I would click on the white button, and now this is wheel size B. I don't really want this to be that size. 700 by 35 is 2168. So again, I'm going to hold down the white button for a bit. That digit starts blinking. I'm going to single click, and hold down the button. Single click, all the way till I get to 6. Hold down the white button, and then get to 1. And then I'm done setting wheel size B, which is my 700 by 35C cyclocross tire size, which I'll never use on this computer, but just in case. So there's wheel size B set. Here's the time again. I want 24-hour mode. Here's the odometer. I was single clicking on the white button. If I want to set the odometer, I hold down the white button and it comes into set mode. And I want to just, if you had miles that you wanted to retain, you could go through the setting procedure of single clicking on a digit, holding down to get to the next digit. So you could, set your computer to have 2,000 miles on it or whatever you had before you replaced the battery. Once you're done with that, flip it over and click that button, and you're out of there. You single click the white button, you're back on the miles per hour or kilometer screen, single click to get out of there. Now I'm on the wheel selection screen, and I want to get to wheel size A. So I'm going to hold the white button down, and I'm still on wheel size B. Now I clicked it again, and I'm on wheel size A. So I'm not quite sure how that works, but it appears that if you get to one wheel size and then you click before you start setting, before you hold the button in to start setting, you can get to the other wheel size. So there's B with a single click, here's A with a single click. I'll hold down the button. Oh, this is apparently just selecting the wheel size. So holding down the button does nothing. I will get back to the selection screen and single click. Now I'm on the wheel size A. I'll hold down the button, and I could change wheel size A if I wanted, but I don't want to. And I'll click that little button. And single click, and I'm back to the hours and all that stuff, and I can go input my miles or select kilometers per hour. But I don't want to do any of those, so I'm going to click on this little button. And now I'm back to where I was. I am on wheel size A. Can't really see that, but it's that little A indicator right there. And I'm all done with the wheel. Now I have to replace the battery in the transmitter, which is the thing that seems to go more so than this. But I like to replace both batteries at the beginning of the year. Okay, before I replace that battery, I'll just put this computer back on the bike by slipping it forward. Down at the battery for the wireless transmitter. That comes out much easier than the other battery. I'll get the replacement battery, put that in there. Okay, and you just tighten that up. Then obviously the directions said to mount this on the rear side of the right fork, and I'm not sure why that is, but I followed their directions. And what you want to do is get the magnet lined up so it comes very close to this. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm lining the magnet up so it comes very close. I got to raise this up a little bit, pulling on these things. So, let me see if I can get that a little bit closer. You want that to be very close but not hitting. And now I will give the wheel a spin. One thing I do love about this computer is to switch modes, you just push on this button. There's your max. Here's your odometer. I haven't gotten enough miles to register yet. Time. Here's your riding time. Your max distance that you went, 0.03 miles. I like it that it reads in hundredths. Then your average speed, your maximum speed, your odometer. I haven't got enough miles to count yet. And then you're back to your time mode. So what I like is you can put it in distance and miles per hour, and watch those two as you're riding. So that's about it. I really like this computer. I've had a lot of computers I don't like, but I do like this one. I also like my Sigma one. This one, I think the digits are a little easier to read, maybe. By the way, you can get all the wheel sizes from Cateye.com. The manual that I went to was the Cateye Strada Wireless RD300W, and that brings up this manual here with all the different wheel sizes. I'll copy these and paste them in the description for this video, but you can also go there if you want to actually see directions on how to do things with this computer. Maybe a little easier than the directions I just gave, who knows. I find them hard to read. I'd rather see a video on it, so hopefully next time I need to do this I can watch my own video and not have to go figure out things.